Right, here again. Hope you guys are doing alright. It's week 6, is it, right? Hope you guys are doing okay. I'm doing alright as well. Well, actually, no, to be honest, I was kind of feeling a bit down. I thought about my ex quite a lot, and that's probably also correlated to both been impacted and correlated. Like, I've probably thought about my ex because I haven't really been keeping up with my goals, and I probably also haven't been keeping up with my goals because I've thought about my ex. I don't know. This is what I look like. I think I've grown more muscle. I do like how I look. I look really fucking good. At the gym yesterday. I have to say, I haven't been keeping up with any of my goals. I did think 2 days after recording the video that perhaps I should switch it up, and rather than set myself kind of key things, or maybe I should do like key things but in like a different way. And I don't know if I'm giving these strategies a fair, like, I don't know if I'm giving these strategies a fair go. I think a lot of the time that I could just be instead, like, not failing it for like a day and then being like, oh, this is never going to work for me, therefore I'll give up on it. I could be doing that. I could be just not persevering with it. But I thought that perhaps what I could do instead is I could set myself to do 5 very basic things, or 6 very basic things a day. And those are things that are non-negotiable. I just have to get them done. But for instance, let's say yesterday, I was at my mum's. I then went downstairs. I played with my dog for a bit. I got some breakfast, and then I had to go straight away home. Basically, I probably had maybe like 20 minutes. I did have 20 minutes. I could have done something with that, for instance, but I didn't. We then got home. I then had about an hour, and I didn't utilise that time, to be fair. I probably had an hour and a quarter or something. Well, probably an hour. And I didn't utilise that, and then I went out with my dad and my sister, and we went to a place, and then I went to the gym after the place, and did my exercises. I did my three exercises of the week, which was good. I'm glad I stuck to that. And I also kind of ate more, but I ate like 4 McDonald's wraps on one of the days, and it did obviously like give me more calories. It's probably not the best, but at the same time, maybe I do just need the dirty bulk and just get a whole load of spots all over my face and stuff. Maybe that's just what I need to do. What else? So yesterday, I then went to the gym, got back here, had tea that my sister had made, and my dad had partly contributed. Really nice roast dinner, amazing stuff. And then we watched Midsummer, and then after Midsummer, I came up here, and I probably just wasted like 2 or 3 hours. Truthfully, probably just wasting it. I did a bit of journaling, but just like watching pointless YouTube videos. Really? My sleep's been okay though. That's been okay. I think I've been getting like on average like 8 hours of sleep, which I quite like. Quite happy Is there anything else? Don't know, to be honest, really. Oh, I got this. Pretty decent. I got this about a week ago, and I wore it in the gym yesterday. And a guy who had a tattoo of pain on his arm, he was like, "Oh, that's nice that's a nice shirt," and I was like, "Oh, thank you," but I was too timid to really say much more else. So with my ex, I think I'm going to conclude that I have just got a walk away mentality, regardless of whatever happens in the future. I've just got to walk away. I've just got to put it out of my head and just like think, no, this isn't for me. It isn't my way to continue down this path when she's moved on. Yeah. I had visualised well, I didn't visualise myself, but maybe in some sense I did. But I thought about how like Guts would manage it, and he walked away from the Van of the Hawk. I don't know if I said, but I finished Berserk as well, which is pretty cool. I really enjoyed Berserk. I was with my friends the other day. Is there anything else? Getting notifications. That's a good one. But yeah, no, I'm just gonna. I've been reflecting, and I think that I think in some of the ways that me and my ex kind of were, I think that a lot of it is I feel like we could work out if we were to get back together. But that's not any of my concern at the moment. One of the things I actually found from The Art of Loving that I've been reading, I haven't really read this week, but one of the things that caused me actually a lot of anxiety was going over that. I don't know if I said this in the last video. If I did, sorry, but there was a section on selfishness, and it was saying that someone's selfish because essentially they start to see the world as being purely things for themselves to entertain and to manipulate and to use for their own sake. And I've seen that in myself, and I don't like that. I think that actually kind of quite a lot of self-help can actually go down that route. I think in a certain sense, and this is from an outsider's point of view, but I think that a lot of the ways that, for instance, Hamza kind of talks about things, I think it seems to lean into this thing of like not really seeing things for themselves. And on the one hand, you know, when you're hurt, when you're a kid, you're screaming out, you don't give a shit about anyone. In the same way, when you're hurt, when you're older, you're not going to really care about what, I don't know, the lady down the road is thinking when you've got like a broken back or something. I hope you get what I mean when I say that. Like, yeah, your immediate focus is on yourself because you are damaged, and you want to fix that. And I think that a lot of self-help in that sense can fall into that problem of just becoming really self-absorbed. And I mean, that's when like you get an analysis of the ways that the self-help industry is kind of compatible with capitalism, or at least the ethos of it. I was watching a video that was talking about the how essentially the way that like modern, I guess like red pill stuff. It looks at the social, like dating market and looks at it as a neoliberal kind of institution and uses the ethos of that. And I thought it was really funny because obviously, like, I hate neoliberal economics, but I'm completely like, yeah, well, that's just the way that the sexual market works. And sexual market, you know what I mean. These are just analogies. And like, but yeah, you kind of have to be selfish if you kind of take up this point of view where it's like, first and foremost, I have to care for myself. I can't care for anyone else. But then I suppose, yeah, and it's like once you filled up yourself, you can then fill up others. I've kind of wanted. I feel like in the last year, I really haven't. I don't feel like I've really grown. I know I have, but I don't feel like I have. I feel like I still get down in the same ruts, and I still crave the same things, and I still crave validation and other people's opinions and approvals. And I mean, I guess that's part of being a human. Maybe I just have to accept that. And actually, I've probably grown in some areas. I think I've become more unconfident in some senses when speaking to strangers. I think that comes down to me having bad reputation myself, which equals self-esteem. But yeah, I don't know. This one's a lot more rambly, but I think this week I'm going to change up the script, and we're going to go for rather than set myself. I'll still do a timetable for this week, and I could still. Okay, so. And I can still pick out particular things I need to do, like read a particular book or something. But I think that at least the way I'm going to approach it is to think now that every single day there are 6 things I need to do in that day. These are non-negotiables. Can't do anything other than them. The first one is I have to eat 3 meals a day. I have to eat healthily. I have to get all of my, 5 to, maybe not even, it sounds shit, but like I don't even have to necessarily get all my 5 a day. I just need to eat 3 full meals that are really going to fill me up, because I want a book. 2, I've got to read, and then I can write down in the particulars what that is that I should read that day. Perhaps I'll just set myself to read 1 thing a day. 3, I have to meditate. That's just essential, even just 5 minutes a day. 4, I have to exercise. I have to do some form of exercise, and I think that the way I'm going to do it is that one of the days I'm going to go to the gym and exercise and do whatever, and then the day that's my rest, which is today, for instance, I'm going to now try and learn some kind of like yoga and stretching and stuff. And maybe I'll read like that. Maybe I'll read the Bruce Lee book I got and do something like that. What else is there? 5, I've got a gratitude journal. Yeah, so meditate, 3 meals, exercise, meditate, okay, one of them is also gratitude journaling. I'm going to try and do that every single day, just to remind myself of what is in my power, what I'm lucky and really grateful to have, just then I can just be grateful for the things around me. So meditating and gratitude journaling, exercise and 3 meals a day, reading, and then the 6th one is to try and make someone smile or laugh, and I have to do that every single day. That might be myself, but I'm kind of wanting to make that someone else in the world, whether that just be my family, whether it just be like a random person I met at the bus stop, or anything like that. I want to, just because it's nice to be happy, and it's nice to share happiness and spread that with other people and make others have a better day. And it also probably puts me in a better mood. It also keeps me being sociable as well, and yeah, in that direction. So the two that are kind of more like, obviously they all overlap, and it's important not to forget that at all, and that's actually very important to remember, but to make it really simple in my head. The categories are physical, which is to have a good diet and exercise, whether that be stretching or going to the gym, or doing something kind of intensive. And I'll do like a stretch day and gym day, stretch day, gym day. I'll do it like that. And then there's gratitude journaling and meditating. That's more for my mind. And then there's the reading, which is for the mind and also for everything else. And then there's the smiling and laughing, just to make others smile or laugh. Smile and laugh, maybe. And that's, I guess, a social thing. I guess I can rewrite. I think maybe as long as, maybe those are the essential things I need to do in the day, in an individual day, and then I can then write out, the 4 categories, or the things I need to do, and I'll do that for the week. So I might set myself, my daily goal is to read something, and on the Monday it might be to read more of The Art of Living, but on the Tuesday it might be to read, I don't know, like something towards my dissertation. On the Wednesday it might be something financial. It might be like the 4-hour work week or something. And so in that way, like, I can achieve the daily goals, and then I can also achieve the 4 categories of the social, the physical, the mental, and the financial. And I can do that in a week. Perhaps that's how I'll categorize things. And then I can keep the timetable for the week like that. I can keep a diary for future events. I can write every Monday I could write the essentials that I need to do for that week and how I can invest in each of those areas. I could write more long-term plans for my dissertation, for projects, and then I can then also do the kind of we could have one that's like yearly or monthly, maybe even 4, maybe even 5. A 5-year plan or a 3-year plan or something, a 1-year plan, a monthly plan, and then a weekly plan and a daily plan. Maybe that's how I'll categorize things. So I think this week I'll set myself the daily plan, which is to do those 6 things. I have to do those things. I don't care how I feel. I have to do those things. And then the week plan, I'll lay out everything that needs to go in the week. Monthly/daily plan, I'll just keep a diary to write down main events that are going on, things that I need to do, people I need to see, birthdays I need to engage with, blah 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 blah, deadlines I need to meet, and then maybe even like a 5-year plan, just simple goals that I need to set, not really think about it much beyond that. And the weekly plan can be dedicated to doing at least one thing in each of those 4 areas for my life, and then the daily plan is just to do those 6 things no matter what, and then the monthly plan is just to simply lay out the things that I need to factor in when I come to do the weekly plan for those things. I hope that will make sense. Don't know. Hope you guys are doing okay. I don't know. I felt kind of bad. I can't lie. I felt quite sad, but I can move on. I can get it done. I can get everything okay. See you in a bit.